Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Joy, and this week we are talking about raising your prices. Now, I think going full-time in photography and raising your prices really go hand in hand, because when you get down to it, you need the clients and you need them to be paying the right prices. Now, that's really easier said than done, right? How do you actually do it? Well, I think there are 5 things everyone needs to do and evaluate before you raise your prices. So if you want to raise your prices, you'd like to make more money from your photography, these things are for you. Number 1, hone your craft. Ultimately, when it comes down to it, this is about photography. This is about your work. So educating yourself, take courses, maybe go to a workshop, and constantly be trying to improve your work. You need to ask yourself, how is my portfolio? How's my posing? Am I able to produce consistent work regardless of how much time I'm given and the lighting circumstances that I'm in? This is a time that you have to be brutally honest with yourself, and it helps if you can get a mentor or an outside perspective. And no, your mom does not count. She's not going to be brutally honest with you because she loves you too much. You need to find somebody who's further along in the industry and who's really where you want to be to give you feedback and really help shape your work. Now, I really think educating yourself is never a once and done process. I am constantly reading books, watching YouTube videos, listening to podcasts, and trying to take my work to the next level. But before you can think about raising your prices, you need to be sure that your work is on a professional level. The second thing you need to think about is your branding. Evaluate your overall branding. Now, your brand is not your logo or just one piece like a headshot. Your brand is the overall experience that your client gets from working with you. It is everything from your response times, your emails, what your About Me page says, where they can find you, if there's consistency across all platforms. Now, it really helps if you can get a professional. And I know that hiring a professional for your brand, trust me, is very expensive. So I have actually another option for you guys. I'm going to throw it in the information section. I have a discount code from the person who actually branded my business, and they're pre-made collections. So it's not custom branding. It's far more affordable. So that's just another option that you guys have for taking your brand to the next level. Now you need to evaluate your digital brand and what presence you're giving off online, as well as your physical brand. So your business cards, your brochures, the things that you bring to a client meeting, your sample albums, all of these things need to reflect your best work and be on that level of your new pricing. The third step you need to take is to add multiple dimensions of value. Now what I mean by this is when somebody is hiring you, they need to be hiring you for more than just your work. Now, it's awesome that your work is great and that it's consistent, and maybe you can check that box off for number 1, but who are they getting? And do they see that in your branding, and do they see that in the overall experience? Your story and your unique gifts are what is going to draw your clients to you. So ask yourself, what are your unique offerings? What are some things that you provide that are special and above taking a beautiful photograph? So I know personally, I am all about heirlooms. So canvases, albums, print boxes, and fine art products that are going to be passed down for generations. So I design albums. I do all of that custom work myself. And because of my design background, that's something I can really capitalize on. I can tell my brides and grooms, hey, I actually have a graphic design background. I don't outsource any of this. I do it myself. And it adds a layer of value. They know that not only are they going to get beautiful photographs, but I'm going to package them and deliver them in such a way that they can save them and give them to their future children. And that's really cool. So it's just my unique offering, so you need to find yours. This is why weaving your personality and who you are into your brand and sharing little bits and pieces of who you are is really going to ultimately attract more of your clients to you that also resonate with those things. So be sure that you're not only putting out work, because ultimately, especially for weddings, when someone hires you, they are getting an entire experience, a unique experience of working with you versus someone else. And it's not just about your work. Number 4 is keep current on social media. So odds are, before your client has even reached out to you, they've already looked you up and kind of stalked you online. They're looking at your Facebook, maybe the Facebook led them to your website, they read your About page, then they clicked over to Instagram. Now, if at any point during this process, they kind of reached a dead end where you didn't post for a long time, or your blog is kind of dead, or the Instagram feed doesn't really match up with your website. These are areas where you could lose your client, they could drop off, and you're just confusing them ultimately as to who you are and what you offer. So be sure to stay current on all social media platforms so it doesn't look like you just completely ghosted. Now, I've seen photographers who are super successful and really busy not blog and not post for a long time, and it gives off the complete opposite impression. It kind of looks like you have no work, you're not doing anything. And if you don't look busy, it's going to make the potential buyer question why. Why aren't you busy? Why haven't you posted in 6 months and that kind of thing? So try to stay current. A quick tip is if you can't stay current on a platform such as Twitter or Instagram or anything like that, be sure to grab the handle of your business and be sure that the last post is going to direct them somewhere that you are current. So on Twitter, you can pin a post to the top. Even Facebook, you can pin a post to the top. So if you're not going to be current, you should leave something and say, hey, this is where you can find me every day. I'm going to be over on YouTube. I'm going to be over on Periscope. Is Periscope even still a thing? Number 5 is check your booking calendar. Are you 70% booked or more, or are you able to not have someone book for a little while as you adjust to these new prices? It's completely normal that when you up your prices, depending on how much you increase them by, that you will experience a lull in booking. So you need to be sure that you can survive that dry spell in between while you're booking. A way around this is to increase your prices very slowly and incrementally as you're booking your clients. Even so, you're going to have clients that come from years ago who will see a significant increase. So there's really no way around. You can't trick your clients into thinking you didn't increase your prices. So I hope this list has helped you guys to know what you should be doing before you raise your prices or if you're even ready. Now, if you are also looking for how to find clients, I got you covered. I have a free guide for you. It's going to be in the information section. Throw your email address in there and I will send it to you. It is 6 ways to find wedding photography clients in your first year. Even if you're not in your first year of business, if you are looking for how to find more clients, this is a super useful guide. For more education, you can find me on my website, joymichelephotography.com/education, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye guys.